So, like you saw in the title, this is the new RBW Roadster. Now, the RBW Roadster is basically a MGB Roadster, but instead of being powered by a gasoline engine, it's an EV. Now, I thought a good way to do this video is to first take a look at the classic MGB, all the good and maybe some of the bad, and then we can compare that to the new electric. And then at the end, hopefully we'll know which one is the better one, which one is the one that you would want. So let's start with the classic MGB. The MGB is a two-door sports car manufactured and marketed from 1962 until 1980 by British motor company MG. The MGB Roadster was built and marketed as a soft-top sports car. The powertrain in this tiny little car is a 1.8 litre 4-cylinder that produced 95 horsepower and 150 Nm of torque. The car had a 0 to 60 of 13 seconds and had an average fuel consumption of 25 mpg. So no, it isn't blisteringly quick, but you don't buy this car to race. It's a Sunday cruiser, and 95 horsepower is more than enough just to cruise along the open road. Talking about driving though, how does it drive? Well, it's an old car, so no power steering. The brakes are hard work since there's no brake booster. But it's raw and a fun driving experience. You sit nice and low and the car weighs less than a ton, so it handles like a little sports car. Yes, it doesn't make a lot of power, but trust me, it makes enough. Okay, so it is fun to drive, but is it reliable? Well, the MGB was a really popular little British sports car, so there are enough parts out there, and there are tons of online support, as well as clubs that you can join that will definitely help you give advice on almost any problems you might experience. In other words, yes, if you look after it properly, and if you maintain it and take care of it, it won't cause you too many headaches. Anyways, how much does a good example cost? Well, a good restored MGB Roadster will cost you between £7,500 and £10,000. Now for the electric MG. So first off, no MGB Roadsters were harmed in the making of the RBW Roadster. Every RBW that comes off the showroom is brand new. The entire body and everything is made in their factory. When you look at the RBW Roadster, it almost looks identical to a normal MG. But look a little closer and you'll see bigger rims and a set of proper tires. But other than that, it pretty much looks the same. But when you move to the interior, you'll see some bigger changes. Look closer and the familiar is neatly combined with today's technology. Here is an MGB with a multifunction dashboard, Wi-Fi enabled navigation, USB sockets and a touchscreen. There is a big rotary drive selector where you would normally see a gear lever. Now to some this might be a positive, but to others it could be a drawback as it takes away from the driving experience. Moving on to performance and range, the RBW is powered by a 93 horsepower electric motor. Yes, it is less powerful than the original, but remember, electric power is instant, so 0 to 60 is reached in 9 seconds instead of 13. Still slow, but it is faster. Now range? Well, this little MG lookalike can do 160 miles on a full charge, which should be more than enough for what this car will be used for. So, which is better, the classic or the modern? Well, that's all up to interpretation. Some people will love the new electric Roadster, while purists will hate it. I personally think if you love driving, the original manual gas-powered MG is better, but if you are after safety and technology, but you love the classic look of the MG, the new one is the way to go. Now there is a catch however. You can have 10 classic fully restored Roadsters for the price of just one RBW Roadster. And I don't know about you, but I would rather have a classic MG in my garage and £80,000 in my pocket. But if you guys enjoyed this video, find it informative or just found it interesting, leave a like and subscribe. Go through my channel, I've got many more videos on custom builds and new cars, old cars, just about anything. Just go through it, it must be something you like. I'll check you guys in the next one. Cheers, eh?